Have you seen the two leaked photos that could completely redefine what Sony does next with its most popular full-frame camera line? These new images give us the clearest look yet at what many believe is the upcoming Sony A7V, and insiders across the industry are now pointing to a late 2025 announcement window. In this detailed breakdown, we'll explore every major rumor, from design changes to AI-powered autofocus, new video tools, pricing, and even the expected release timeline. If you've been waiting to upgrade your Sony gear or step into the hybrid full-frame world, this might be the camera you've been waiting for. First up, let's talk about design and ergonomics. Sony seems to be taking an evolutionary approach this time. Based on the leaked photos, the A7V keeps the familiar design of the A7 IV rather than the deeper grip found on the A1 series. That's good news for longtime Sony shooters. The button layout looks nearly identical, so you won't need to relearn muscle memory. Sony is keeping what works while making subtle refinements. One of the biggest external upgrades appears to be the fully articulating touchscreen. This is the same vlogger-friendly display used in higher-end models and is a massive plus for hybrid creators, YouTubers, and travel filmmakers. The body still has dual card slots, supporting both CF Express Type A and SD cards, which means better flexibility for professional workflows. However, there's no top deck status display, confirming that Sony is choosing a cleaner, simpler design instead of going for flashy extras. Build quality looks premium as always. Rumors suggest stronger weather sealing and improved internal cooling, something Sony has clearly focused on after thermal issues in older models. The magnesium alloy chassis will likely keep the body lightweight yet durable, perfect for long shooting days on set or in the field. Now the sensor debate, the biggest question in every leak thread. Reports are split between a brand new 44-megapixel backside illuminated sensor and an updated 33-megapixel sensor, similar to what's inside the A7 IV. Either way, the new chip is expected to bring faster readout speeds, better dynamic range, and improved low-light performance. If Sony really goes with the 44MP option, it'll position the A7V between the standard A7 lineup and the higher-resolution A7R series, offering an ideal balance between image detail and speed. The next big leap lies in AI-powered autofocus. Sony might pair its proven Bionz XR processor with a dedicated AI engine designed for real-time subject recognition. This would mean better accuracy when tracking people, animals, cars, and even complex motion scenes. Insiders claim that burst shooting could reach 20 frames per second with the mechanical shutter, which would be incredible for sports, wildlife, and fast-moving events. Expect smoother eye detection and subject transitions in video as well. Exactly what hybrid shooters crave. Speaking of video, that's where the A7V could really shine. Early reports suggest uncropped 4K recording, possible RAW output via HDMI, and all the beloved S-Log3, S-Cinetone, and HLG color profiles that give creators flexibility in grading. Sony has also focused on heat control, meaning you'll be able to record long sessions without worrying about thermal throttling. If you're shooting weddings, documentaries, or YouTube content, that's a huge reliability upgrade. The improved Wi-Fi 6E support will also make transferring 4K and RAW footage much faster, perfect for modern content creators who need efficiency in the field. Now, let's talk about price and release date. Industry insiders are narrowing the price range to somewhere between $2,700 and $3,000 USD for the body only. That's definitely more expensive than the A7 IV, but Sony seems confident that the new AI capabilities, sensor improvements, and stronger hybrid performance will justify the premium. European markets are expected to see slightly higher pricing due to local taxes. As for timing, multiple sources point to a late 2025 announcement around October or November, with shipping likely beginning in early 2026. Supply chain delays and global component shortages might push back retail availability, but Sony is reportedly already in final testing stages. So what does this all mean for you? The A7V looks like a carefully refined evolution rather than a radical redesign. Sony is listening to feedback from hybrid shooters, people who need a single body that can handle high-quality stills and professional-level video. You're getting familiar ergonomics, a fully articulating screen, improved build quality, next-gen AI autofocus, and advanced connectivity. For vloggers and filmmakers, the ability to record longer takes, transfer large files quickly, and rely on stable autofocus could make this a true workhorse camera. if you currently own the A7 III or something older, the A7V might be the perfect upgrade. You'll notice huge gains in image quality, AF tracking, and workflow efficiency. But if you already have the A7 IV, it depends on your needs. If you rely heavily on autofocus tracking, 4K production, or hybrid workflows, the new AI system and better cooling alone might be worth it. Otherwise, you might wait for price drops or see how the final specs shake out at launch. In the bigger picture, Sony seems to be doubling down on its hybrid strategy. The A5 isn't trying to compete with the A1 or the A7R V. It's about giving creators a balanced, reliable, and intelligent tool that bridges both worlds. With 20 FPS bursts, AI-assisted tracking, full-frame 4K, Wi-Fi 6E, and dual card slots, this camera is shaping up to be one of the best mid-range full-frame models of the generation. If the final specs confirm what we're hearing, the A7V could easily become the most popular mirrorless release of 2026. It'll be the camera that appeals to professionals, filmmakers and YouTube creators alike, flexible, dependable, and smart enough to handle almost any creative challenge. So, what's your take? Are you excited about Sony's upcoming hybrid powerhouse? Would you pay around $3,000 for this level of performance? Or are you planning to grab something else like the Nikon Z8 or Canon R6 Mark II instead? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear what feature would make you finally pull the trigger on your next camera. And that wraps up everything we know so far about the Sony A7V leaks, final specs, and release details. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more in-depth updates on Sony's mirrorless lineup and other camera news, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay creative.